Hi folks, today I have for us a video of Central Tyrant Investigations getting trespassed from a post office and then claiming he's going to file complaints. But before we start today's video, two quick things. One, this is two videos that's going to be made into one. I'm going to use a little bit of the first one and show the second one in its entirety. And lastly, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast, the Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 28 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
I do. Okay, so first things first, guys, we always like to come in here and look at poster 7. This one is from 2016. They need to kind of update that, but as far as the wordage is basically the same. Right here, photographs for news and advertisement purposes. You guys know the whole thing with that. So this is a very, very small post office. So hopefully we won't have any problems, guys. There's P.O. boxes here. A lot of the times these people here that work here are not even educated on poster 7 and our rights as news to come in here, document, and disseminate that information. So
you're lying.
Yeah, guys, we're just going to check out some of the service. We got some people coming in here. Check out some of the service, and yeah, we're gonna go in there ourselves, so stay tuned. Okay guys, let's go ahead and go in here. Cool. All right. Okay. Wow. All right, so they got their gift cards and stuff over here, guys.
You can't come in here recording.
What'd you say?
You can't come in here recording.
Yeah, yes I can.
You cannot.
Why not?
Because we got customers PII. You have to exit.
Personal information?
Yeah, you have to exit.
I'm not.
You can't come in here recording.
Ma'am, I'm not in charge of that.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
You cannot come in here recording.
Is it against the law or something?
It is for to come in the building recording. You can stay in the lobby, but you can't come in here.
Okay, I'm just doing what those cameras up there are doing.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because those cameras are not doing the same thing. Yes, both are actually recording what's going on right now. However, the difference is these post office security cameras are not being streamed online. They're not being put out there for monetary gain, unlike Central Tyrant Investigations. All frauders like to go around and say, oh, well, I'm an independent journalist. I have a right to be in the post office to film. Yes, you can film the lobbies, corridors, auditoriums, and foyers. However, you cannot do that here. This is considered a business center. This is not part of the lobby. Now, they've asked you to stop. If you refuse, they can call law enforcement and have you trespassed from the property.
Sir?
You see those cameras on the wall there?
Sir, I'm asking you, telling you that you cannot come in here recording.
Yeah.
And I did not give you permission to record me, so could you please
well,
exit through there?
Here, you don't need permission. You're
yes,
a government
sir, I do.
employee. There's
Wrong!
no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
Sir, you cannot come in here recording.
I heard you. I heard you the first time.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, yeah, they obviously aren't educated about poster 7. They don't even know their own rules and regulations, telling us that we can't record inside of the post office here. So, all right, y'all. Let's stay tuned and just keep documenting, I guess.
Actually, they're well versed on the rules and policies of the post office. You have been told to stop recording in this area and leave. Now, you choose not to, that's on you. And as we all know, like all frauders, they're not going to obey a simple instruction. So we're going to jump ahead now to when the police show up to deal with CTI.
Yeah. Oh, no, we got 3. Traffic safety. Looks like he's gonna go in there.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Could I just have your name and badge for the record, please?
Yeah, that's fine. Just here to figure out what's going on.
Could I have your
Post
name and
office
badge for the
yeah.
record?
Okay. Let me finish my sentence, please. So the post office has called us, and I'm just trying to get your side of the story.
It's
what's
over
going
here. In that case right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can all read it together.
You can stay over there.
Huh?
You can stay over there. Just stay over there for right now. Let me find what I need to read, and then I will let you read it. Okay?
I'm free.
I don't want you standing behind me.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Okay.
I don't want you standing behind me.
I'm not behind you.
Step over.
I'm right here to your
Step
side.
over there, please.
Now, the frauditor wants the cops to be on his side. While they're trying to read Poster 7, he's distracting them because he knows once they actually figure it out that he's not allowed to be there to record without the express written permission of the Postmaster, because this is not for journalistic purposes. There's no meetings going on. This is for commercial, because he is getting paid as an independent contractor to do this. Now, it's also funny that he is trying to prolong the situation and start a fight with this officer about standing behind him. Every time the cops go to a frauditor, they always say, "Don't get behind me, don't get behind me." But when the police simply ask you to do so they can read and try to de-escalate the situation and resolve it in a peaceful manner, you choose to escalate it and start it into something that it doesn't have to be.
Just for a minute. Watch him.
Watch me, guys.
What's your name? Well, you want my name? You don't want to tell me my name?
Huh?
You wanted my name, right?
Yeah, it's your guys' policy. What's your
Okay.
name and badge?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
I don't give that out usually.
Okay, but I like to know who I'm talking to.
Me too. What's your name and badge?
I'm Officer Kenworthy.
Okay, nice to meet you.
295.
Nice to meet
So I
you.
told you who I am, and I'm
Yeah.
asking who you are.
Just call me good citizen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're here to start a confrontation,
No, I'm
Yes.
here to just document.
I just asked what your name is. I like to know who I'm trying to be friendly with you. I like to know who I'm talking to.
Okay, nice. It's right there on to the right side. It's the third paragraph right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, step over there for
Yeah.
me.
Sir, can you stop telling me where to stand? I'm free. I'm a free American.
I'm
you
not
don't tell,
saying you're not.
Yeah, you
I
don't tell me
like
where to
somebody
stand.
standing this close
When
to
you
me,
go to
but I'm-
when you go to McDonald's and stand in the line, do you tell people behind you to move? It's the same thing. Stop being scared.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
What's the issue here with the post office today?
I just heard that they violate people's rights inside of here, so I wanted to come check it out for myself and see if it was true.
What, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, somebody reached out to me and said he came in here, tried to document, do the same thing I was doing, and I guess, I don't know if it was the same lady or not, but they had a problem with what he was doing. I guess, I don't know if he left or they kicked him out or whatnot.
What was
but
he doing?
He was documenting, same thing I'm doing.
Documenting as in what?
Like journalism, news, free press.
Wow, they're violating your rights and other people's rights? That would be interesting if it was true, but it's not. This is just another typical fraud tactic, lying. And as we all know, you have to lie to fraud it. There was nobody contacting him saying that they violated his constitutional rights for documenting or free press or free journalism. The point is this. The post office does have the right to tell you not to film or record on their property, and they can have you trespassed. That is as plain as day. There is case law that supports this, especially since the fact that you're not there to conduct official postal business. You're not there to actually send out any parcels, pick up any parcels or packages. You're not even there to buy a stamp. Your only reason to be there is to get the reaction from the postal employees and law enforcement.
Okay, so what was he doing that was the issue?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it
you
was.
didn't ask him
I
that?
think
You
it was.
drove here?
Well, yeah, I think it was the recording issue.
Okay, so he was recording.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
In here or in there?
Both. Yeah, where we have legal rights to be in both areas. You see it right here.
I'm reading it.
Yeah. says may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or audit. Or,
I can read.
Okay. Oh man, my belly hurts, y'all. I got a fart. Y'all got Tums or something?
No,
That's nasty.
I don't care.
Oh shit.
So are you here to mail a letter or do postal business?
I'm here to document and also do some other business. This is business itself.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, are you here to mail a letter or anything like that?
I might do something. Yeah, I might get like a postage stamp or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I let her know that too, but she wasn't trying to hear it. She just wanted to scream at me.
Now, she only raised her voice at you when you refused to cooperate and leave the area that she told you could not record in. Now, let's jump ahead to when the Postmaster shows up to deal with our frauditor here and find out that he may not like the answer she's about to get.
The deal.
Yeah.
Postmaster will be here in just 2 minutes or
Okay,
so.
cool.
The issue is you can video out here all you want.
Yeah, I can video.
Okay, but you cannot video in there. And the Postmaster's ringing.
It says right here.
You cannot video in there because there's private, sensitive information in there.
Yeah, I'm not responsible for that.
Well, but you can't video in there if you cannot video. The Postmaster will be here.
Yeah.
They'll explain that.
Yeah,
to you in a
we'll
second.
wait
But
for them.
You can video in here all you want.
Yeah, in
now,
there.
if a customer asks you not to video them, please don't video them. Okay. If
Why?
a customer asks you,
Why
not
though?
to, because this is their right to not be videoed.
Not in public, Sergeant.
If they ask you not to.
So it's a courtesy thing. You want me to? Okay,
Yeah,
it's not
okay,
that I have
courtesy
to.
thing.
It's
If a customer say, I prefer not to be videoed,
yeah.
Courtesy would
Yeah.
be, okay, no problem, I
Right.
understand that.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Yeah, I have the
Okay.
right to do it, but I don't be a dick. If they don't want to be on camera, I'm gonna try not to get them on camera. But if they are on camera, oh well. Like
Now,
I
if
can't
a
do
guy's
nothing about
standing
it.
here doing something,
Yeah.
please don't video. Best thing to do would be turn around and wait till they leave.
Right.
If somebody comes in and they don't care, then they don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just here educating people. So
Okay.
if he tells me he has a right not to be recorded, I'll tell him, hey, like I don't have to stop because you want me to stop. So, but I don't purposely get people on camera. I try to
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
lift it up or whatnot. But we are in public,
But
so I do
yeah, just
educate.
don't-
Yeah.
But if I tell you not to record me, you're not to record me.
Yeah, so we are allowed as citizens to document our government in the course of their duties. So,
No. And I tell you not to record
no,
me.
ma'am, you have no.
to
A
follow
private
my-
citizen could ask
You cannot
and
record
request that
me.
you not video with them.
They can ask. They can ask, but I don't have to stop though. That's the.
That's
thing here.
your opinion. Okay.
No, that's the law.
That's your
You
opinion.
can't record me against my will. You
Yes,
can't-
yes, I can, ma'am. It's our First Amendment right. Yeah. See. All right.
You do not have a First Amendment right to videotape somebody against their will. Yes, the post office is considered a government property. However, they do not get taxpayer money. They get a small amount, if any, but the majority of their funds comes from the sales of gift cards, delivering parcels and packages, and the selling of stamps. I know this is a hard concept to understand for frauditors, but everybody who has a functioning human brain can actually understand this.
All right, guys, it looks like they don't have an education here at all. They think there's an expectation of privacy in public, which there isn't. That would be like police officers telling me to stop recording. All right. Is it Lucia or Lucia?
Lucia.
Lucia. And Kenworthy. That's American, right? That's English. That right there. Your name? It's not
Yeah,
foreign?
Kenworthy.
That's not foreign or anything?
Well, I bet at one point it is.
Okay,
It's not
shit,
that
I don't
hard.
know. That sounds like it. That definitely is. All right, guys. So it looks like we're waiting on the postmaster here to come out, and hopefully he educates them and doesn't try to violate my rights today.
5 minutes later.
Yes. Hi. We tried to explain to this gentleman that he can video in here, but he cannot videotape in there, and he's disputing the post office's,
Where it's clear up on there.
Yeah, it says.
which I read too.
Right.
It says we can document in there.
No, that doesn't. Okay, you're trying to say you have a right to do this. What if her right to not be on your block? Does she have that right?
No, not as a government
She don't
employee.
have that right?
Not as a government employee in public, sir.
Show me that in writing.
You can look it up on your phone.
No. Show it to me.
Okay.
Because I can show you ours.
Yeah,
where it
one
says
second here.
That you cannot video in here without either her permission.
No, that's
or
not
my
true.
permission.
Let's read it. Let's read it together, sir.
I'll read it out loud.
Photographs for news.
News. Stop right there.
I'm news. I'm a journalist.
Show me your credentials.
So you heard of the First Amendment? We all have a right to be journalists in this country.
No, that's not true. The First Amendment pertains to journalism is their right not to give up their sources.
Have you heard of free press?
Their sources.
Sir, it's in the First
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
I'm part of the press.
How do you know that?
Show me your credentials. I can show you mine. I'm the postmaster.
I don't need credentials.
Oh my God. Okay, continue.
I'm a journalist. I'm free press.
Okay, let's read. Let's finish.
Yeah. So it says, photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, that's a lobby, foyers, corridors, comma, or auditoriums when used for public meetings.
Let's stop right there. Is there a public meeting here anywhere?
It says, comma, or auditoriums.
Or public
We're not
meeting.
talking about auditoriums.
Continue.
And here's another way fraudsters like to misquote Poster 7. When it comes to the comma in Poster 7, it is not used to extenuate the paragraph, but as a break point for you to catch your breath, to continue on to reading. It is not that hard to understand.
We're talking about lobbies. And then it says, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule.
Okay, continue reading.
It says other photographs may be taken only with the
permission.
Only photographs. Do you know what only photographs is, sir? I do this all over the place. I know what I'm talking about.
No, obviously you don't.
I do.
No, they're not enforcing it. I am.
You can't enforce anything.
Okay, sir, if you...
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
You're not purchasing a stamp or something, then you need to leave.
Sir, how about you get an education? Stand out here and get it.
Now that was the ending of the first video. Now let's take a look at what happens when CT continues to push his luck and gets trespassed.
You guys, they're trying to look over commas and wordage and all that. They think all this is one sentence. Really, there's a comma there. It says other auditorium. So we're going to go in here, keep documenting. If they want to violate our rights today,
He already
then...
told you can't videotape in there.
Huh?
He already told you, yeah, you can go in there. He already told you can't go in there and videotape. If you want to go in and purchase your stamp, you turn the recorder off.
If there was a law against recording, they would be in violation of that same law as they are recording in there as well.
They're recording in there to protect their...
Yeah, this is to protect me as well.
Which I
See, we have a
understand,
right. We have a right
we'll
to.
go in there with you. You purchase your stamp.
But you
have
can't-
to turn your
you
recorder
can't-
off.
you-
Then when you come back
yeah.
out here, you can turn your recorder on all you like.
You technically can't go in there. This is federal property.
Okay.
Wrong yet again, because the post office's security cameras are not violating the policies of the post office, because they are there to secure and protect the building, the customers, and the employees. Your camera does not do that. Your camera is only there to generate a profit for you for your YouTube channel. And as the officer said, if you're concerned about your safety, then they can go in there with you so you can buy your stamp and escort you back out. But you're not going to go in there and record. And the argument you're making saying, well, it's federal property, they can't go in there. That is another misconception that fraudsters have. Local police can go and handle minor incidents on postal property and federal property without having to have the Department of Homeland Security or DHS to deal with these situations. Something like a minor thing like vandalism or trespassing can be handled by the local PD.
Like, no, seriously, you don't have any. You're really not supposed to be in here with any weapons.
Here.
Yeah,
they
but
called us
you don't
here,
have
and we're
jurisdiction here. You don't have jurisdiction here, though.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
That's the thing.
Okay.
It's federal property.
Okay. They called us here.
That isn't. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. You guys are supposed to be like, hey, that's not our jurisdiction. You're supposed to call the appropriate people.
And we did. And he
No, not the postmaster.
The postmaster is the one who runs the post
No, there's
office.
postal police that's in charge of postal property. Just FYI, it's really a crime for you to be in here with a weapon. You gonna say thank you to me, sir?
I could.
Yeah, you gonna say it?
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Salute the police.
No, I love the American flag on your hat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a
Veteran.
decorated veteran. I love
Appreciate
my
you.
police.
Appreciate
I love
There you go.
Total respect for them and their safety.
Yes, me too, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
Guys. Have a good day. Have a good day.
That's paperwork. That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
Good police. I love good police, not bad police. Yeah, this guy, he really didn't want to read this. He stood over there, but didn't want to come over and read it with me. I gotta hear what they're saying.
Please, but if you're not coming in here to purchase something,
It literally says I can record in lobbies.
Sir, please don't. Just
So you're trying to violate my rights today, sir?
you're violating her rights.
I'm not. She has no expectation. Can I show you what I was going to show you on my phone?
You can't show me because you're not.
No, you're not trying to educate. You're not trying to get educated.
Sir, I have 2 master's degrees.
That means nothing.
You may have a high school diploma.
Ooh, yikes, yikes.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, keep going. I'm a little bit older than you think.
That don't mean you're
But no, just because you have 2 master's degrees doesn't mean anything. It could be master's degrees in sucking up poop out of porta potties.
Now, is that really a degree?
I mean, you never
No,
know.
you
Step back out here for a minute.
I'm just going to go and document and do my service. There's no law against what I'm doing, guys. You guys are trying to enforce feelings.
In here, no.
It clearly says lobbies. Entrances, this is an entrance, lobbies, inside of here, foyers, corridors, or comma, auditoriums. I think you need an education, sir, because other postmasters said I had a right to be in here.
Doing a transaction because he could be filming some.
Yes, other postmasters may have allowed you to do that in their stations. But if this particular postmaster says no, then it's no. It's not that complicated. Every postmaster is in charge of their particular post office. And if they say you are not allowed to film in there, then you can't film in there.
There's no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
And I don't know what he's going to do with that.
Right.
Or
Oh, man.
what someone else could do with that information.
Right.
I don't know.
So you can't just assume the negativity.
Hang
I'll touch the door there. Can I do my transactions?
In a minute. Just hang on for a minute.
Okay. Who am I waiting on?
Hang on for a minute.
I have business, sir. Okay.
Could you please close the door?
I can't. No.
I'll close the door.
How are you not? You're a postmaster. You're not educated.
If you're not here to do business.
I have business.
What
Yeah.
business are you
This
doing?
right here and also stamps. Wow. You're gonna be in deep shit, man. You're gonna be in deep trouble.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
I know you don't care now, but you will. Oh man. Can we step outside? I don't want you guys to get in trouble.
Can if you want.
Well, all of us.
If you want to. Yeah.
I just don't want all you guys to get in trouble for being in here.
I'm not worried about being in trouble.
You can. You have a weapon inside on federal property. Can we go out there? I just don't want you guys to get in trouble.
We can go out there. I don't care.
You want to go out?
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, I know it's for you guys.
Oh no, I'm not.
For your safety, officer safety. I don't want you guys to get in trouble.
Yes, you're not allowed to bring firearms or any other weapons inside a federal building. However, DHS, armed security forces who have clearance from the federal installation that they are guarding, and local police can bring their firearms if they are allowed. And seeing as the post office here does allow the police officers to be there while they are on duty with their official capacities to carry their firearms, they're not going to get in trouble.
Seriously, guys, I'm like concerned. I got your 6, man. All right. Doo-doo.
Okay, I think we've all had enough of this jackwagon and his stupidity. So let's jump ahead to the point where he is trespassed by a superior officer than the three who showed up.
Yeah. No, I've seen those all the time.
What's your name, sir?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Good Citizen. I just go by Good Citizen.
Of course. Okay, where's the sign?
It's right here. So
okay.
So they keep skipping over.
Okay.
It says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies.
I get it.
Foyers.
So
corridors.
here's the deal.
Yeah.
I understand state law. This is a government building. I get it.
Right.
All right. He is going to post signage in there that there's no recording allowed in there.
Well, you can't
do that in current.
Well, you can time out. I can still go against that sign because there's no statute to it.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You could post a sign that says no black people allowed. Do you know?
That's the complete.
No. It's the same. It's the same thing.
So here's the deal. So
Yeah,
for today, you've been asked to leave.
Okay.
It's time for you to leave.
Okay.
Well, he's going to take care of that on his end. We don't
Okay.
want to arrest you for trespassing. But if you don't leave at this point, we're going to have to.
You're going to
I
arrest
don't
me.
wanna do that.
No, if you're going to arrest me if I don't leave.
Yeah, we have.
Oh
to.
yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
We
Thank
have
you.
to.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep. Yikes, guys. All right, 1983 again. Here we go. Guys. Oh man. Nobody wants to go to jail, but he just threatened me with arrest, guys. He threatened me with arrest here. So that's all we need for standing. So yeah, he's gonna post signs in there that says do not record. And I guess if we do go in there and record, I guess, I don't know, they're gonna have an issue and call the police. Are you local law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
You know this is federal property, right?
I do.
Yeah, you don't have.
You're in the city of Bridgeton.
Yeah, but you still have to have a. No. You still have to have a memorandum of understanding with the post office on federal property.
Wrong!
At this point, you're just making things up.
No, I'm not. You can look it. You can look it up.
So you're still on the.
Oh, you're talking about the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole property.
Oh, the whole property? Okay, yeah, no problem. Yep. Yeah, you guys are screwed, by the way.
That's fine. Okay.
No, you say it now, but good luck.
And we're going to hear, folks, he was trespassed for the entire property of the post office, and he was still trying to make it seem like he was the one in the right, claiming that he's going to file another 1983 civil rights violation lawsuit. My only question is, how many of those have you filed, and how many have you actually won? So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I can never thank you enough.